back over the shingle sands and slips back over the shingle sands to feed on the rock of the cliff. The sea is lapping against the cliffs, and under the water the soft foot stomachs are feeding in the green salt green Olympics, rasping the seaweeds falling from the rock while the tide is high in the blue salt blue. And the old stingwinkle, a cannibal snail, ivory with age, drags herself over the rocks on her stomach, looking for her prey, climbs aboard a purple top shell and begins to drill in the green salt green. And the town yawns and comes downstairs and eats its cornflakes. On the tables in 1,000 houses, the breakfast cockerel crows with the milk and the newspapers. But at the guest house, the tables are laid and there's grapefruit on the menu, and the old stingwinkle is judging as excellent. She's dreaming off every penny she can. She's so jolly. Comes from Birmingham. Almost a cannibal. The tourists come from Birmingham. And down in the depths, the old stingwinkle is drilling the purple top shell, making the first circles of mother of pearl in the pretty thing. And if in the end you feel like an empty shell, you'll know why. 8 o'clock. Up on the hill, another monster comes to life. Old yellow belly, coughing, fluttering, choking out acrid fumes. The cement mixer and concrete eats another acre. Retiring people, hungry for sea views, fight into the landscape with bungalows, greedy to feast their eyes on the sea, chew into the skyline with boxes of picture windows, spreading them around the perimeter of the town on all the high vantage places, the windows winking obscenely in the light of the sun. Behind the double glazing, the old eyes stare from the comfort of their tapestry armchair, unaware of what they've done. Blissfully unaware, they gaze in wonder at all that water, stare at the wonder of all that ocean. And the old stingwinkle is drilling the purple top shell. 9 o'clock. Round the harbour, gulls and women. The gulls, women for cackling. The women, gulls for gossip. Screaming the morning scandal, half digested, fight over a smelly tidbit. You must have heard them. Another party. 2 in the morning. Couples all over the floor. Orgy. More women come flapping. See her? She has the guts in her big screens. The policeman saw them. 20 unblinking golden eyes. 10 beaks poised to peck. Making love. But the dustbins. Coarse cackle over the town. Scavenging gulls enjoy the dustbins. Not a stitch on. Bugger. And up they go. Grey wings whirling, white wings flapping, wheeling and screaming over the town, grey and white, white and grey, leaving their droppings on the roofs, and the women flap to the shops, hungry for an audience. From up here, gliding and sliding on currents of air, things look different. You can see the town spread out like a map, and people are rather reduced in size. In a house down there lives the bugger. This morning, playing Dylan, he empties his ashtray. Playing Dylan, he collects up the bottles in a sweet sick haze at 11:30, a shambling wreck of himself, endlessly drinking black coffee and dreaming of how they made love on a grass hanky in the backyard with a honeysuckle under the hood. All day in his window overlooking the bay, an artist paints simple geometry, drinks sake and nibbles stale saffron buns. Outside, the seed of the dance of 1,000 sequined suns and rocks red rubber dinghies in the harbour's arms, but he, the artist, dare not look. She, like a mad tachist, paints the whole bay with great flashes of ice blue and indigo, but he, the artist, dare not look. And in the deep dark, by Smeaton's pier, she pours great pools of hooker green, but he, the artist, has not seen. He stands, a starving man, in the bone mouth of a horn of plenty, with his back to all its riches. The sea sings in his ears. She's caked his hair with salt spray, but he feasts his eyes on a single grey square. In a rock pool, a sea anemone, like a beautiful flower, devours a small fish. And on Smeaton's a visitor in a white Panama cries, I too am, and sets up his easel, and Dad says, look out, he's an artist. And they all go home to tea with a sting. That's the inaugural poem opening the second St Ives Literature Festival, May Festival. Really what's happened is that from 1978 there has been a festival in September. For the first 6 years it was a full-blown festival, but it got into difficulties financially, and I kept the literature going just because I'd learned to use the square. This has been used since 1980, every single year, the square. And then I had readings by novelists and poets, primarily by poets, in the gallery for a fortnight every year. And then when the tape came, I encouraged Martin Van Baker to join with me and make a full-blown festival in September, which we ran two-handed for 4 years before we had committees and grants. I'm particularly convinced